Hey there! Welcome back to our little corner of inspiration. Today we're diving into the world of small garden ideas that bloom with grace, bringing beauty, calm, and personality right to your home. Whether you have a cozy backyard, a tiny patio, or just a few planters by the window, I'll guide you through ways to transform these spaces into vibrant, elegant retreats. We'll explore colors, textures, pathways, and design touches that make every garden feel inviting and full of life. So grab a cup of tea and let's wander through these charming green spaces together. Soft morning light filters through delicate pergolas, illuminating a small garden courtyard where mosaic stone paths wind gently among lavender and pink hydrangeas. Ivy drapes gracefully over wooden trellises, and the interplay of sunlight and shadows creates a serene, welcoming atmosphere, evoking calm and refined beauty in this compact garden space. A secluded garden corner unfolds beneath tall flowering shrubs, revealing pastel blooms and neatly trimmed hedges along winding cobblestone paths. Dappled sunlight highlights textured foliage while the overall composition draws the eye through the space, balancing organic growth and architectural structure for a harmonious, inviting retreat filled with color and charm. Nestled behind a low wrought iron fence, a compact garden showcases seasonal flowers interspersed with ornamental grasses. Terracotta pots and pale stone planters line pathways, their surfaces glowing warmly in morning light. Shadows enhance depth, while the combination of natural textures and vivid blooms creates a cheerful, elegant garden that feels intimate yet open. A sunlit courtyard features circular flower beds of roses, foxgloves, and peonies, bordered by slender pathways that curve gracefully among low greenery. Sunlight filters through the space, casting gentle patterns across mossy stones and planters. The wide perspective highlights the balance of structure and natural flow, evoking serene elegance and inviting exploration. Gentle sunlight bathes a terrace garden layered with flower beds in soft blues, lavenders, and creams. Low wooden trellises support climbing roses, while irregular stone paths wind between textured ground cover. Light and shadow interplay enhances depth, creating a fresh, calming environment where colors and textures harmonize with subtle sophistication and charm. A backyard garden unfolds with a tapestry of flowering perennials and ornamental grasses along neat stone borders. Overhanging branches filter sunlight across winding paths, emphasizing contrasts between smooth stones, textured foliage, and colorful blooms. The space radiates tranquility, elegance, and visual delight, inviting the eye to wander and discover each carefully curated detail. An intimate garden nook reveals layered plantings of soft pink roses, lavender clusters, and delicate wildflowers, with stone pathways and low trellises guiding movement. dappled sunlight accentuates leaf tones and petal textures. The wide perspective highlights structure, flow, and depth, evoking a serene, visually rich garden experience full of charm and personality. Winding cobblestone paths lead through a small urban garden framed by hedges and colorful flower beds. Coral, peach, and ivory blooms rise above low greenery, while sunlight casts intricate patterns across textured surfaces. The composition balances natural abundance with structured design, presenting a serene, vibrant, and inviting outdoor space perfect for quiet reflection. A garden patio features neatly arranged flower beds overflowing with lavender, white daisies, and soft pink blooms. Stone borders and woven trellises add structure, while gentle light shifts across surfaces, highlighting textures and subtle color contrasts. The wide view emphasizes harmony and calm, presenting a compact garden imbued with elegance, serenity, and sensory appeal. Soft golden light illuminates a secluded garden filled with mixed perennials and ornamental grasses. Narrow stone paths wind past clusters of fragrant flowers, while delicate shadows enhance depth and shape. The composition combines symmetry and organic flow, creating a peaceful, intimate space that evokes calm, warmth, and timeless elegance within a compact outdoor setting. A compact courtyard showcases flower beds layered with lilac, peach, and cream blossoms, interspersed with textured foliage. Curving pale stone paths guide the eye, while sunlight dapples surfaces, emphasizing leaf veins and petal details. The wide-angle view captures depth, color, and structure, presenting a serene, refined garden that balances natural beauty with thoughtful design. Layers of greenery and flowering shrubs transform a small backyard into a lush, inviting sanctuary. Cobblestone paths weave around mossy stones and terracotta planters, while morning light illuminates textures and colors. The scene evokes calm and joy, offering a visually rich and elegant garden retreat where natural beauty and design coexist harmoniously. A garden terrace features structured flower beds of roses, peonies, and delicate lavender, interspersed with ornamental grasses and low hedges. Curving paths invite movement, while sunlight and shadows create depth and contrast across stone, foliage, and blooms. The wide perspective emphasizes refinement, freshness, and a calm, inviting ambience that celebrates careful planning and natural charm. serene garden corner blends pastel blooms, textured ground cover, and irregular stone pathways. Slender trellises support climbing flowers, while sunlight casts playful patterns across petals and leaves. From a wide perspective, the space exudes calm, elegance, and personality, presenting a compact garden that feels spacious, artful, and full of subtle visual interest. Winding paths traverse a sunlit garden of roses, foxgloves, and soft wildflowers intermingled with ornamental grasses. Pale stone borders provide structure, while dappled light highlights textures and subtle color variations. The wide view showcases balance, tranquility, and gentle beauty, encouraging a slow visual exploration of this harmonious, carefully designed outdoor environment. An elevated view reveals a compact courtyard garden, where symmetrical flower beds of lavender, cream roses, and pale pink blooms frame gently curving stone paths. Sunlight enhances texture and tonal contrast, while the composition balances structure and natural flow, creating a serene, visually immersive garden space that radiates elegance, calm, and welcoming charm. Softly lit flowerbeds bloom beneath trellised arches in a small garden oasis. Warm stone pathways wind through layered foliage and pastel blossoms, with sunlight highlighting subtle gradients and textures. The wide-angle perspective emphasizes depth and openness, evoking a light, inviting atmosphere where elegance and tranquility coexist in a compact outdoor setting. A sun-drenched garden features intertwined flower beds of lavender, cream, and soft peach blooms, framed by irregular stone paths. Ornamental grasses and low shrubs provide movement and texture, while sunlight plays across surfaces to enhance depth. The composition evokes airy elegance, serenity, and a sense of timeless beauty in this intimate garden retreat. Winding stone paths guide the gaze through a small courtyard filled with layered flowering perennials and lush greenery. Trellises support delicate climbing plants, while sunlight highlights textures and tonal contrast. The wide perspective conveys calm, order, and personality, transforming the compact space into a serene, visually rich outdoor haven for relaxation and reflection. A lush terrace garden spreads across a small space, where stone pathways meander through low hedges and flower beds of lilac, cream, and blush blooms. Sunlight filters through trellises, illuminating textures, shadows, and subtle color transitions. The wide-angle view conveys elegance, calm, and charm, inviting immersive visual enjoyment in this compact, serene garden. And that's a wrap on our journey through small garden ideas that bloom with grace. I hope you found inspiration for your own home, from elegant pathways and vibrant flower beds to cozy, inviting corners full of charm. If you love these ideas, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel for more garden and home inspiration, and drop a comment sharing your favorite tip or idea. I'd love to hear how you're planning to bring beauty, calm, and personality to your own space. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.